Hello and welcome back to another 5 Minutes with James. I hope you've had a really successful long weekend. Today we are going to start a series on financials. A key part of a successful business is the way in which you run and manage the financial aspect of your business. We know through our experience that this can be a challenging part of owning a hospitality business, but we hope that the next few videos over the next few weeks will help and support you in giving you a bit more clarity of what to do and what the most important steps are to improve the financial performance of your business. So in today's session, we are going to start with looking at the key percentages that you should be aiming for when it comes to building a successful and sustainable hospitality business. And our best practice numbers are based around this. An equation that sounds like this: it is 60% prime cost, 25% overhead, 15% net operating profit. And that is a cornerstone to how we work with the industry, is to teach them this particular model. So today, let's have a look at that in a bit more detail. So 60% prime cost. What is prime cost and how do you think about it within your hospitality business? So prime cost, as we teach it, is cost of goods plus your operational wages equals prime cost. Left over after that will be what we call your gross profit of the business. So 100 minus 60 leaves us 40. Prime cost is 60. Gross profit is 40%. And this is an annualized target that you want to be aiming for. So you won't always get your prime cost hitting that 60% every single week, but you do want to be tracking it year to date and making sure that the end target is that it hits that 60%. Then after your prime cost, you want to focus on your overheads with a maximum percentage per year of 25%. Now, depending on where you are, in the cities, often 25% is the sort of number that a lot of businesses are happening. But if you go into the small towns and the regions, a lot of clients are getting less than 25%, particularly due to low rental for their cafe, restaurants and bars venues. If that's the case, if you're hitting 20 instead of 25, that's great news. Put that straight to the bottom line. Don't use it to buffer up your prime cost. Put it straight to the bottom line and start, instead of a 15% net operating profit annually, you're going to aim for a 20% net operating profit, which is excellent. You may be likely to have smaller turnover, so it's good to take the extra percent as profit. And you can keep that for yourself. You may even choose to put in a profit share with your team and share some of those profits if you wish. So this model that we're teaching is a real cornerstone to getting clear about how you go about looking at the financials of your business. A lot of what you'll do to make those numbers better will come from a clear focus on hitting these numbers in the first place, or at least a desire and a goal and a plan to hit those numbers. So if you're not hitting prime cost of 60%, which is the case for a lot of hospitality businesses, that is a place that would suggest that you start. And I'll talk a little bit more about how you do that in some of the 5 minutes with James coming up over the next few weeks. But a really good starting point for today is to go away and find out where you are at. Hold up the 60, 25, 15 to what you're currently doing. What are you on track to do? Is your prime cost on track to do 70 instead of 60? So therefore, that needs to be a target. Are your overheads ballooned and you're going to be way higher than 25%? And if both of those are not being done right, that will result in a net operating profit much lower than 15%. And you don't want that to be negotiable. You want to stick to that annual target of 15% and start managing the business better to get that 15% net operating profit. So my advice to you for this week: go and do the numbers. Go and research that. Hold up your prime cost, your overhead, and your net operating profit for the year against our 60, 25, 15, and get a real gauge for where you are at financially in your business. And I look forward to talking to you more about this more in detail next week. Thank you.